again, welcome back to our online lesson. I am Nijat. I will be here with you from 12 to 2. We have the second part of today's lesson. Okay, the topic is about modal verbs and for intermediate level. Okay, so in the first part of the lesson we talked about can, could, and be able to. And in the second part, we will finish this exercise. We have left 3 sentences and we have to answer these sentences. We have to choose the correct ones for number 8, for number 9, and for number 10. And then we will continue with the next modal verbs like have to, must, don't have to, and mustn't. How can we use them? How can we use them in the sentence? Okay, in which stations we can use. So don't worry about that. Let's firstly finish this part. Okay, for number 8, for number 9, and for number 10 we should answer. Then we will continue with the second part like have to, must, and mustn't, don't have to. Okay, so guys, let's look at question number 8. We won't can or we won't be able to go on holiday this year because we need to spend a lot of money on this house. So on the house, number 8, which one, can or be able to? Okay, meanwhile I'm waiting for your comments for these sentences. At the same time, I wanna tell you that you can watch us our online Instagram. You can follow us from Instagram, from Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube channel. Go to the YouTube channel, subscribe the Justenglish account. We have Justenglish, or if you go to the Instagram Justenglish TR, you can write and you can see our accounts there. Okay, let's continue our lesson. Modal verbs can, could, or be able to. We are talking about number 8. We won't be able to or we can't be able to. The correct answer is we won't be. We won't be able to go on holiday this year because we need to spend a lot of money on the house. Okay, why be able to? Because we can't use can in the future. Okay, we won't can is false. We won't be able is a correct answer for number 8. Great. Number 9, last 2 questions. Number 9 is one of them. Linda's really pleased because she's finally good or being able to find a part-time job. Okay, Linda is really pleased because what? Because she's finally good or being able to. Which one is correct? If you can't see the screen, I can make it bigger for you to see here. Yes, I think it is much clearer than the previous one. Okay, I'm waiting for your comments for number 9, guys. Be active as much as you can and let's leave your comments, and I will check your answers whether they are correct or not. And if they are not correct, if they are incorrect answers, or if you made any mistakes, I am here. I will help you. Okay, I will explain why you made a mistake and why we should use that one. So let me check your comments. Özgür, Sıla, Eda, and Lara Aziman, they say it must be present perfect. Yes, because you can see it means she has finally been able to find a part-time job. Yes, we use the present perfect to talk about news. Okay, so the correct answer is being able to find a part-time job, guys. So being able to is the correct answer. Congratulations, everyone. And the last sentence, number 10. Alex can speak to Portuguese fluently after living in Lisbon for 10 years, or Alex is able to speak Portuguese fluently after living in Lisbon for 10 years. So can or is able to. Okay, we have two choices and we have to choose one of them. Can or be able to, like is able to. Why? And maybe we can choose both of them. I don't know. You can tell me. Ayşe Yenilmez says been able to, not been able to, like being able to. Ayşe says, okay. Let's see your both of them. Yes, both of them, Edda and Azime. Thank you for your fantastic answers. Both of them are correct for can, like in this sentence, can and is able to. Both of them are correct. Great. Yes, can and is able to. Great. Thank you. Thank you so much. And let's continue with this second grammar. Like second grammar is about okay, have to, must, and should. It's really interesting topic to talk about. You can ask me which book we are using at the moment. I'm using English file. Like as you know, in the branch we use English file books. Okay, and this is English file intermediate book, and I am using it at the moment. So let's talk about have to, must, and plus infinitive. Why we use have to, why we use must, and I will try to speak in Turkish for a little bit. Why? Because like I think it can be useful, it can be helpful for everyone to understand easily and quickly. That's why we will then we will have exercises related to this grammar. Okay, so why we use have to, why we use must, and then we will continue with should and don't have to. Okay, and mustn't. Firstly, I'm gonna talk about have to and must. Have to and must are normally used to talk about obligation or something that's necessary to do. Obligation bir yapılması gereken. For example, you have to wear a seat belt in a car. Arabada olurken seat belt giymeniz, takmanız gerekiyor. Okay, you have to wear a seat belt in a car. So in question we use do you have to. Okay, because of the you, if the subject is his, he or she, we must use does. Does he have to? Does she have to? Okay, do you have to work on Saturdays? In the like past simple form, the past simple form of have to is had to. I had to wear a uniform at my primary school. I had to wear a uniform at my primary school. And for future one, we will use I will have to get up early tomorrow. My interview is at 9. Okay, so I'm gonna say that we use have to, like have to is a normal verb and it exists in all tenses and forms. Okay, also as a gerund or infinitive. For example, had, have to, present simple, had to, past simple, will have to, future simple, being or having. All right, like we can say gerund and infinitive also we can use it. And as also I explained how can we use have to in the question form, like we had do you have to, or like for example does have, does he or she have to. Okay, so and not having to. Okay, all right, great. I think it is enough to talk about have to. Let's continue with must. Must has the same meaning with have to. It only exists in present. Okay, but it can be used with the future meaning. Must'ın, must'ı have to'dan farklandıran, gramatik farklandıran şey onun geniş zamanda kullanılması. It must be. Okay, like must be is used only in present simple, but it may have a future meaning. Yani gelecek anlamda olabilir. We can use have to or must for strong conditions. Yani have to'nun must'ı bir güçlü bir recommendation. When we use a strong recommendation, we can use have to or must. Great. So you must be on time tomorrow because there's a test. Sen orada zamanda olmalısın yarın. Çünkü yarın test vardır. You must remember to phone Emily. It is her birthday. I love the lure. You have to go when you are when you are in Paris. You must see this film. It is amazing. And also at the same time, you can ask me what's the difference between have to and must? Yani have to ile must'ın arasında olan farklılık nelerdir arkadaşlar? Bunu size anlatacağım. Have to genel bir şeyler. Yani herkesin aynı. Okula gidiyorsun. You have to wear a uniform. Bir üniforma giymesi herkesin zorunlu bir şey. Or maybe you are a teacher. You work for a state school. Bir öğretmensiniz. Devlet okulunda çalışıyorsunuz. You have to wear suit. Bir takım elbise giymeniz lazım. You have to wear a suit. Okay? So have to for everyone. Yani herkesin geçerli bir kural. Okay? But must we use must when we are talking about individual obligations or rules like ödevlerini yapmalısın. Anne çocuğuna ne diyor? Ödevlerini yapmalısın. You have to yerine you must do your homework dersek daha doğru. You must do your homework. Okay? So must is individual. Don't have to is for general things. Okay? And bir tavsiye. Mesela I love the lure. You have to go when you are in Paris. Yani birine bir şey tavsiye edersen have to kullanabiliriz veya must kullanabiliriz. Okay? Bu tavsiyelerde de bulunabilir. Yani have to and must are used in like when we are talking about strong recommendations. Okay guys? Have to or must? Yani have to mu yoksa must mı? Must is a strongly advised. Sudena says yes. Thank you. It's a correct answer. Okay. Have to and must have a very similar meaning, and you can usually use the either form. Have to ve must benzer anlamları var yazıldığı gibi. Onların her ikisini kullanabilirsiniz. Her iki formatı kullanabilirsiniz. Ama dediğim gibi have to genel bir şeyler daha external obligations. I don't know these words in Turkish. Yani bu kelimenin Türkçesini bilmediğim için tercüme yapabilmiyorum. I'm sorry. External obligations, for example, rules and laws. Kural ve kanunlar. Yani external obligations such as rules and laws. Okay. Must is more common for specific or personal obligations. İki cümleye dikkat edelim arkadaşlar. I have to wear a shirt and tie at work. Okay. I have to wear a shirt and tie at work. Yani ben ne giyme zorundayım? Ben bir shirt gömlek giyme zorundayım ve kravat giyme zorundayım işte. Yani bu it is a rule for everyone or it is the rule in this company. Yani bu bir şirketin genel bir kuralı. Herkes yapmaz zorunda. Ama must dersem I must buy a new shirt veya this one is too old now. Yani bu bende olan eskilmiş. Okay, eski birisi. Yeni birisinin ama bu benimle olan bir şey. Bana ait olan bir şey. Okay. It's my own decision. That's why I use must. And we have got to. Have got to is often used instead of have to or must in spoken. Yani konuşma İngilizcesinde ne kullanılıyor? Konuşma İngilizcesinde have got to kullanılıyor. For example, I have got to go. Now it's very late. Yani hepsinin anlamı aynı. If you have any question and herhangi bir sorunuz varsa don't worry about that. You can ask me, you can write your comments and you can write your questions directly and I'm here to answer them one by one. Okay. Sırada like next one is about don't have to. Don't have to. Have to'nun opposite değil. söyleyeyim, yani negatif formada have to varsa tamam, don't have to kullanalım. I'm sorry, my brain is error. So we don't have to, like don't have to doesn't have its same meaning with have to. Okay, keep in your mind, don't have to and have to, they are different. Yani aynı anlama gelmiyor. Ne anlamda? You don't have to pay. This museum is free. Yani bu müze ücretsizdir. Para ödemene gerek yok. Okay, you don't have to pay any money. You don't have to go to the party if you don't want to. Eğer istemiyorsanız gitmeye gerek yok. Yani bir şey yapılması zorunda değil. Okay, you can say. But mustn't. Bu yasaklar hakkında, yani bir şey yasaklanırsa bunu yapamazsın. Olmaz. Mustn't olması lazım. You mustn't park here. Burada park yapamazsın. You mustn't eat that cake. It is for the party. Bu party için olan cake'i yiyemezsin. Okay. So in this cases we can use mustn't. Okay. For prohibitions, like something is prohibited. It's forbidden. So we can't. For example, you can't smoke here. This is a public place. This is a public place. You can't, or you mustn't smoke here. We use don't have to when there is no obligation to do something, and mustn't when something is prohibited. Okay? Don't have to and mustn't are completely different. Yani don't have to and mustn't tamamıyla farklı bir şeyler. You don't have to drive. We can get a train. Yani trenle gidebiliriz. Araba kullanmaya gerek yok. Okay? But you can drive if you want. Ama istersen kullanabilirsin. Yani önemli değil. Obligation değil, obligatory değil. Okay? And next one, like you mustn't drive along the street. Yani bu sokak boyunca süremezsin. Araba kullanamazsın. Çünkü bu sokak yasaklı. Yani buradan süremezsin. It is prohibited against the law. Bu kanuna karşı. Okay? And you can often use can't or not allowed to instead of mustn't. Yani bazen kullanabiliriz can't'ı veya not allowed to'nu mustn't'ın yerine. You mustn't, you can't, you are not allowed to park here. Yapamazsınız, izin verilmiyor ve yapamazsınız. Yani aynı anlamlarda kullanılabilir. The last one, should and shouldn't. The next modal verb is about should and shouldn't. Why we use should and why we use shouldn't. You should take warm clothes with you to Dublin, okay? It might be cold at night. Yani soğuk olabilir. Sıcak giyimler alman lazım, okay? Sıcak giyimler götürmen lazım. You shouldn't drink so much coffee. It isn't good for you. Sağlığın için iyi değil. Fazla kofi içmemelisin. I think the government should do something about unemployment. Düşünüyorum ki hükümet bir şeyler yapması, yani işsizlik için bir şeyler yapması gerekiyor. But in this cases we can use should and shouldn't. If you see, for example, when your friend has a toothache, you can say you should go to doctor. Okay? Doktora gitmen gerekiyor. So should is not as strong as must or have to. We use it to give advice or an opinion, to say if we think that something is right or wrong thing to do. Yani should, have to ve must gibi yani cüzü değil. Nasıl cüzü değil? Yani bunu yapma zorundasın ama should olduğunda tavsiye. Yani yapabilirsin. Gitmen gerekiyor. Gidebilirsin. Okay? Should is a modal verb. The only forms are should and shouldn't. You can use ought to. Yani ought to da kullanabiliriz. Or ought not to da kullanabiliriz. Yani pozitif formada should'un yerine ought to. Negatif formada shouldn'ın yerine ought not to da kullanabiliriz. Okay? You ought to take warm clothes with you to Dublin. You ought not to drink so much coffee. Her ikisinin anlamı aynı. Okay? Her ikisinin anlamı aynı. Yes. Sudanez asked me, Sudanez bana sordu. Is should has the same meaning with auto. Yes. Her ikisinin anlamı aynı. Tamam, hiçbir fark yok. Okay. Bununla bağlı. Let's do some exercise related to this sentence. This grammar, like should, shouldn't, don't have to, and must, mustn't. Okay, guys. So I'm gonna ask you to do this one, like models of obligation: must, have to, and should. The number one is already done. Okay, no thanks. I mustn't or shouldn't eat any more cake. I am on a diet. So, okay, here both of them is correct. For number two, look at the picture number two. Number two, you mustn't or you don't have to tell anyone what I've just told you. It is a secret. So, okay. Mehmet Bozkurt asked a question where we use should. We use should to give advice or opinions. Okay, Mr. Mehmet. Tavsiye ve rey vermek, yani comment, like giving an advice or opinion, we can use should. I'm so sorry for my Turkish. My Turkish is not good enough to talk about the grammar very well. Okay. So number two, you mustn't or you don't have to. Look at the picture. We have two girls. They are talking to each other. On the other side of the wall, you can see three boys. They are listening to the girls and they wonder what about they are talking. So, and, and, and. Can you tell me what can we use in this sentence? Mustn't or don't have to? I'm waiting for your answers. Mustn't. Yes, mustn't is a correct answer. Yes, you mustn't. Kesin. Yes, you mustn't tell anyone what I have just told you. Yani söylememelisin, tamam mı? Söylememen gerekiyor. Söylememelisin. So, mustn't is a correct answer. Don't have to, gerek yok. Yani söylemene gerek yok, olmaz. Yani mustn't. Because it's a secret. Okay? You mustn't tell anyone what I have just told you. It is a secret. Okay, guys, thank you. Thank you so much for your answers. Let's continue with number three. Living at home is great. I mustn't or I don't have to do anything because my mom does it all for me. For number three, mustn't or don't have to. Guys, be careful with the sentence. Be careful with the meaning of the sentence. And then we will understand which one should we use. Okay. I'm waiting for your answers. I'm waiting for your comments. For number three, mustn't or don't have to. Number three, mustn't or don't have to, guys. Okay. Let's leave your comments, leave your answers. Eda Sezer says don't have to. We will see. We will see, and we are waiting for other comments. And Sıla, Soydan, and Mehmet says don't have to. Yes, the don't have to is a correct answer for this sentence. Thank you. Thanks so much. Don't have to is a correct answer. Let me check. Can I highlight it or not? Yes, great. I think I did it. Yeah. Or this one, mustn't. All right, great. Yes, I can do that. Yeah, and also this one is correct. Great. Let's continue with number four. Number four, you must or you have to get a visa if you want to go to Cuba. Wow, to Cuba, where Turkish people love to go. Like most of the people in Turkey, from my experience, they wanna visit Cuba. You must or you have to get a visa if you want to go to Cuba. Where? Would you like to go to Cuba? If yes, why? Why would you like to go to Cuba? Okay, for number four, I'm waiting for your answers for number four. Number four. Number four, which one is correct? Must or have to? You must or you have to get a visa if you want to go to Cuba. Alright, I'm waiting for your answers. You must or have to. Okay, Cuba. Yes. Alright, Mehmet says must, Eda says have to, Soydan says have to, Sıla says must, Ayşe, Kuba ask a question, and Ayşe says have to. Yes, the correct answer is like have to, but also we can use must, okay? So, have to is for everyone, but if we use must, it's not a mistake, okay? Both of them are correct. Okay, you must and have to get a visa if you want to go to Cuba. Great. Both of them are correct. Pelin asked me question. Teacher, number one, both of them true, but mustn't strong. Why both of them? For number one, okay, after finishing all these sentences, I will go back to number one and I will explain. Okay, Pelin. So, number five, you should and you have to do your homework. You should or you have to do your homework on Saturday morning. That way you will have the rest of the weekend free. You should or you have to. You should or you have to do your homework on Saturday morning. That way you'll have the rest of the weekend free. Should or have to, which one? Should is a kind of advice, have to it's a kind of obligatory, like obligation. So, what can we use? Mr. Mehmet Bozgurt. Today he's active. He's really active. Great. So, number 5. I'm waiting for your answers for number 5. Number 5, they say have to. Why? Look at this second sentence. That way you'll have the rest of the weekend free. Okay, should. Yes, Mr. Arif, Soydan, and Eda. Thank you. Should is a correct answer because of this sentence. That way you'll have the rest of the weekend free. This is kind of advice that we give. Okay? That way you will have the rest of the weekend free. That's why should is correct is a correct answer. Okay, guys, let's continue. Let's continue with number 6. Jerry doesn't have to or mustn't get up early this morning. He isn't going to work. And I'm gonna highlight the second sentence for you. Okay? He isn't going to work. It means it's not necessary. He's not going to work. So your answer is doesn't have to or mustn't. Aisha says sorry. Aisha, don't worry about that. Everything's okay. Life goes on. Okay. Just learn. How can we use should or have to. Okay. Let's continue with number 6. I'm waiting for your answers for number 6, guys. Jerry doesn't have to or Jerry mustn't get up early this morning. Okay. Aisha says should. Yeah, Aisha, thank you. Eda says doesn't have to, Soydan says the same. Aisha says have to, Mehmet says doesn't have. Yeah, the correct answer is doesn't have to. Yani erken kalkmasına gerek yok. Yes, because he isn't going to work. He isn't going to work tomorrow morning. Great this morning. Thank you. Thank you so much. And number 7. It is Meg's birthday tomorrow. It's Meg's birthday tomorrow. Yarın Meg'in doğum günü. I mustn't forget to ring her or I shouldn't forget to ring her. Which one? Mustn't or shouldn't? Mehmet says, I'm not understand should my teacher. Should Mehmet biz bir öneri verirsek mesela dişin ağrıyor. Mehmet you should go to doctor. Okay. Veya erken uyuman lazım. Yarın sınavın var Mr. Mehmet. Mehmet you should sleep early. Or diyorum ki bu pantolon diğerinden iyidir. Okay. You should buy this one. Yani bir öneride bulunursun. We can use should. Okay. And number 7, I'm waiting for your answers for number 7. Shouldn't or mustn't they say? Who says? Eda, Soydan, and Sıla say that shouldn't is a correct answer. We will see which one is correct. For number 7, be careful. It is kind of strong recommendation, okay? Like, look at here. Oh, sorry. Yes. Here, we have a strong recommendation. Let me highlight it. Strong recommendation, okay? Like here, strong recommendation. So in this sentence, Mr. Arif, only one who answered the question correctly. Your answer is correct, Mr. Arif. Thank you. Congratulations, Mr. Arif. Mustn't is a correct answer. Unutmaman lazım. Unutmamalıyım. I mustn't forget to ring her. Okay guys? Mustn't is a correct, not shouldn't. Should tavsiye ama bu önemli bir şey. It is really important because it's Meg's birthday tomorrow. I mustn't forget to ring her. Great. And next one, number 8. You mustn't or you don't have to touch electrical things when your hands are wet. Like when your hands are wet. It is very dangerous. I think it is one of the easiest questions. It's a piece of cake for you, for everyone. Okay, for number 8. Mustn't or don't have to. Guys. I'm waiting for your answers. Mr. John says mustn't. Mehmet says the same. Mustn't. Eda says mustn't. Okay, guys, 3 answers. Okay, let's wait for other comments and other answers, and then I will check all of them, and I will let you know the correct answer is don't have to or mustn't. So in this sentence, it says that you mustn't touch electrical things when your hands are wet. It is very dangerous. Yes, the people who wrote mustn't, they are correct. All of you are correct. Thank you. Mustn't is a correct answer here. Yes, you mustn't touch electrical things. Keep in your mind, be careful with them when your hands are wet. It is very dangerous. Okay guys, let's continue with number 9. I think you should go or you must go to bed early tonight. You look really tired. So the last one, number 9. I think you should go or you must go to bed early tonight. You look really tired. Which one is correct, guys? Which one? Today, by the way, your answers were really fantastic. Okay, I really liked your activity. Everyone was active here. That's great. Mr. Mehmet is one of the most active student. Shouldn't, he says. Okay, only Mr. Mehmet. Okay, guys, I'm waiting for the other comments. And Aisha says it is very good. Yes, it is. Eda Sezer says should, and Sıla says should. Yep, should is a correct answer. Wow, great. Because I think ben düşünüyorum ki sen erken gitmen lazım. Hatta yes, I think you should go to bed early tonight. You look really tired. Great, fantastic. I really liked everyone's answers. Everyone was correct. It is really great. And next one, and the last one. We have 8 pictures on the left side of the book, and we have the sentences on the right side of the book. So, right side of the screen, actually, not the book. So you can see from one is already given, like you have to pay for food and drinks separately. Like here, you can read please pay for food and drink separately. It is for everyone. Bu herkesin bir kural. Herkesin bir kural. And kural olduğu için ne olacak? Have to kullanmamız gerekiyor. Yani herkesin aynı. You have to pay for food and drink separately. Great. But what about number 2? İkiyi nasıl kullanacağız? Like look at the sign here. For number 2, you blah blah blah drive at more than 70 meter per hour. 70 kilometers per hour. Okay. So mustn't, have to, don't have to. Which one? Must, mustn't, have to, or don't have to? Must, mustn't, have to, or don't have to? Which one of them we should use? Okay, great. I'm waiting for your answers, guys. Number 2. 70'ten fazla sürmemezsiniz veya süremezsiniz. Number 2. Bu herkesin önemli kural. Kural dediğim yasak. Yani you mustn't drive at more than 70 kilometers per hour. Yes. Mustn't is a correct answer. Just two students like Eda, Sezer, and Arif. Wow, Enes Senel is here. Mehmet Bozkurt. Yes, four of you are correct. Mustn't. Yapamaz, süremezsin. You mustn't drive at more than 70 kilometers per hour. Great, thank you. And let's continue with number 3. Service is included. So, blah blah blah, leave a tip. Tip optional. Yani tip seçimlidir, seçilebilir. Verebilirsiniz. Tip bırakabilirsiniz, bırakmayabilirsiniz. Tip yani restorana gittiğinizde garsona bıraktığınız bir para. So, bu önemli değil. Yani gerekli değil. Yapabilirsiniz, yapmayabilirsiniz. Bu case'lerde, bu station'larda ne kullanılır? Service is included. So, you blah blah blah leave a tip. You shouldn't make a mistake. Yanlış yapmamanız lazım. Dikkat edin. Bu şeylerde yani bir şey gerekmiyorsa yapabilirsin, yapmayabilirsin. Zorunlu değil. So, okay, be careful. Yani bu size bağlı. Size bağlı olan bir şey varsa okay, Mehmet says have to. Eda says should. Mehmet Bozkurt says have to. Have to. Okay. Okay, Hüseyin Durmuş. Yes, thank you, Hüseyin. Thank you so much. And don't have to. Yani tip bırakmaya gerek yok. You don't have to leave a tip. Number 4. Don't have to is the correct answer for number 3, okay? Number 4, you blah blah wait here before showing your passport. Number 4, wait here before showing the passport. If you are leaving the country or coming to another country, we should use something for general, for everyone. Like, as I told you that, what we use for everyone. Okay, number 4, you have to. Yes, you have to wait here before showing your passport. Yes, you have to wait here before showing your passport, or you must wait here before showing your passport. Must and have to, both of them are correct. Must or have to. Great. Mehmet Bozkurt says have to. Yes, thank you, Mr. Mehmet. And number 5, you blah blah blah pay on Sundays. Like, look at here, Monday and Saturday $10, like $10. Sunday free. So yani Sunday ücretsiz olduğu için ücretsiz olduğu için ödememize gerek kalmıyor. In this case, what should we use? Let me check your comments. Hüseyin Durmuş says have to. Eda says have to. Sagan have to. Have to. Yes, great, thank you. And I'm waiting for your answers for number 5. If you tell me the correct answers, could be great for me. It will be great for me, you know. So I'm waiting. Don't have to. Yes, thank you. Edebilir don't have to. You don't have to pay on Sundays. Yani pazar günleri ödemenize gerek yok. Because the Sundays are free. Okay, you don't have to pay on Sundays. Thank you. Thank you so much, Edebilir. And number 6, last 3 sentences. You blah blah fasten your seatbelt now. You fasten your now. Number 6. Okay. Yes. Hüseyin, Ayşe, Soydan, and Sıla, Mehmet. Thank you. Your answers are correct. Great. Don't have to the correct answer for number 5. What about number 6? You. Blah blah blah. Look at the picture. Look at the sign here. Okay. You. Number 6. You. Okay. You must and have to. Great. You must and have to. Both of them are correct. You must fasten your seatbelt now, or you have to fasten your seatbelt now are correct. Both answers are possible. Yes, all of them they say is must. Yeah, both of them actually. Both of them are correct. Great. If you wrote have to, if you wrote must, I'm gonna say that both of them are possible and correct. Number 7. Number 7, you blah blah blah leave your bags unattended. So number 7. Okay, unattended. I don't know this word in Turkish. I'm not able to translate it to Turkish. I'm sorry. But for number 7, it means it is prohibited. Yani yasak. Yasak olduğunda ne kullanırız arkadaşlar? What can we use, my dear students? We use you what? Okay, I'm waiting for your answers, waiting for your comments. For number 7, mustn't. Yes, eğer bir şey yasaksa mustn't kullanmamız lazım. You mustn't leave your bags unattended. Great. Mustn't is a correct answer. Thank you, Mr. Hussein and Mehmet. Great. Fantastic answers. And the last one, the last sentence. You blah blah blah leave your hotel room before 12 o'clock. Like here also for number 7 you can see. And for number 8, Palm Hotel check out at noon, at 12. Yes, people says Ayşe, Mehmet, Oksana, and Eda have to. Eda have to is not the correct answer. For number 8, if you wrote your answer for number 8, it is the correct answer. Mehmet says have to. Okay, we will see. Number 8. I'm waiting for your comments, guys. Which one? Leave your hotel room before 12 o'clock. This is for everyone. General rule. Okay. Your answers. Eda says have to. Mehmet says have to as well. Soydan, Sıla, Hüseyin, Ayşe. Congratulations. Your answers are really, really fantastic today. Congratulations, everyone. Yes, number 8 is have to, and also we can use must, no problem. But have to is much correct. You have to leave your hotel room before 12 o'clock. Great. Okay, this is actually this was our last sentence. I'm gonna say big thanks to everyone. Thank you so much for your attention, for your fantastic answers, and I really thank you for you to be active here. And I think you learned something from me, and today's lesson was about modal verbs for intermediate levels. And I'm really happy to be here with you actually for 2 hours. Okay, thank you so much for everything, and see you next time. Have a good day. Don't forget to follow us, our Instagram account, our Facebook, and YouTube channel. You can write Justenglish and you can subscribe or follow us in order to get like news from Instagram and watch our videos on the YouTube or later. Okay, thank you again. Thank you so much. See you. Take care. Have a nice day. Okay, see you. Take care.